guys, this is Jared MacDonald with the Daily News here in Bowling Green. Just generally overall, how have things gone since you guys have been back at practice, and what's kind of been the focus for y'all?
It's been good, it's been a grind. It's been tough. Been working really hard, and we've been getting prepared for this.
Yeah, just pretty much getting back into the groove of practice and all that. Just getting back to normal. So.
Jared with the Daily News again. You guys have both been here for quite a while. You guys have quite a few guys that have been there for quite a while. But with these new guys coming in and being able to play, like Kenny, Luke Frampton, what's it been like working in those guys to the team?
It's been good. Coop, he's a solid point guard. We've been looking for one. I mean, I'm not necessarily looking for him, but just a leader out there to run things for us. And Luke, he replaces Jared basically for us. He's basically just knocking that down whenever.
Oh yeah, pretty much the same thing. Just during practice, getting kind of used to playing with new guys, and playing with Luke and playing with Kenny. It's been great just going into practice with the mindset of kind of coming together. With all this stuff going on, so that's been the main focus.
This is Terrence Johnson from WKY 40. Taveion and Josh, a question for both of you here. We know what the process was like down the stretch last year. You guys were so shorthanded and still were able to battle back from adversity, clinch the number 2 spot going into the tournament, and then it all got kind of snatched away from you guys. What has the process of kind of getting over that situation been like, and how has it motivated both of you heading into a new season this year?
It's definitely been motivation. It's something that's been in the back of our minds. Kind of, we felt like we got shorted, with the season being ended quickly, and we didn't get a chance to, play it out. So that's been in the back of our minds, and it's pretty much just motivation for us for this upcoming season.
Just like he said, we went through a lot of adversity, we beat a lot of obstacles last season, and I feel like, not only we deserved it, but everybody deserved to play. Everybody grinds through that off season. Everybody knows. Basically, the players know that the off season's just, tough and just a grind. So, for us, that just leads to the championship, and just to find out that we couldn't even play one game, that just hurt.
Taveion, this is Nick Keyser from the College Heights Herald. My question for you is, this is going to be a sort of a historical year, just being able to play in general. But I know that this will be a historical year for you possibly as well in your time here. So I just wanted to hear about how you feel about your season ahead and what you can do to help this team to lead them all the way to the championship this year possibly.
I'm just do whatever I can. I'm just do what it takes to win. Whatever my coaches need, whatever my teammates need, I'm gonna do it. I'm always be there, and I'm gonna just do whatever I can. Hopefully, my teammates do whatever they can. We got each other's back.
This is Hunter Smith with WBKO. This question is for both of y'all. How do you feel about the team's overall depth this year going into this season, especially with conference play going to be you're going to have back-to-back games that you're going to have to play this year?
I feel like that's a big plus. We got a lot of guys. I feel like our rotation could be anywhere from like 9 to 10 guys this year. So that's going to be a big help for us, just having fresh bodies and people we can rely on when other people's probably not having the best game or something like that. We can always go to the bench and have people to come off the bench and help us out.
Turn that too. My bad. Just like he said, it's gonna be nice to actually have some depth. We definitely got 8 or 9 guys that can play for sure. It's good to actually be able to rely on people and actually come out the game. But it's been a good process so far, and hopefully we'll be able to get to play the season and also finish it.
It's Jeff Whitey with WBKL. For both of you all, who is someone that's kind of stood out in practice, maybe that we haven't seen or that we've only seen in a limited capacity that you're like, yo, when y'all see this guy play, he's really going to shock some folks?
I feel like everybody has their own little, their own thing they bring to the team.
Okay.
I can't just say one person who's just been, just been that guy, but everybody definitely brings their own, their own things to the team and what they can and can't do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go based off what he said. Everybody got different, unique play styles. Foe, dun 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 dun. He's always on ESPN. Like to get buckets. Coop, he's a floor general. And, everybody just plays different. You can't really say one because one's doing something else and the other's doing another thing. So it's good to be around.
Hey, Taveion, this is Jared with the Daily News again. I asked Carson this. Being from Kentucky, what does it mean to play here? And, Davion is a kid coming in from Kentucky. I mean, what have you seen from him early on with the high expectations on him?
It's tough. I didn't really, get to watch him much in high school, but for him to, show as much as he do in practice, it's pretty tough how he transitioning into high school to college ball. I feel like he'll definitely come around. Looking up to Coop, our solid leader and the point guard, he'll come around for sure.
Hey guys, this is Nick again, I'm just curious. This is something both of you guys, as leaders of this team, what are you guys going to have to do on the court, on the bench, to kind of vocalize yourselves this season to kind of lead this team?
I think like the chemistry that we have itself is just a big help. Everybody's comfortable, communicating with stuff. Like I might see something on the court or off the court and I can speak up about it. Same thing with Tay, you might see something and speak up about it. So just that chemistry definitely helps.
Yeah, it's that, just holding each other accountable, you don't always have to take coaching, you can't always be, friendly or any of that, sometimes you just got to get on them, man. It's good to have players that can take that.
Hey, Taveion, this is Jared with the Daily News. You keep mentioning Kenny Cooper. I think it was about 10 months ago now that you guys found out he wouldn't be with you. What's it been like, this whole process of having him come to Western Kentucky, playing without him, finding out he wouldn't be able to play last year, and now leading up to the season where you guys know you're going to have him? What's just that whole process been like, y'all?
Finding out that he couldn't play last year was pretty tough on us because it led up to me being point guard, and sometimes it's good, but sometimes you just need somebody really out there. But Jordan stepped up for us last year when Coop was ineligible, and it helped out a lot. But Coop in practice, he shows a lot of point guard like things. He tries to be a floor general, and he runs a play. What everybody has to do. Just see when game time comes, hopefully that'll work out for him.
With you guys, this is Jared again with the Daily News. You guys lost Charles in that Arkansas game, obviously very disappointing. What's it been like watching him come back from that and all the work that he's put in, and what have you seen from him so far in practice since he's been cleared?
It's been good for sure. We know Charles is excited to come back, finally get back on the court. He's been showing that just, how much he missed the game and how much he loves playing. And it's just been good to finally get back out there and play with him.
Just like that, we've been watching him rehab since he got injured, just seeing him go down, it was tough on us. But we definitely could have used him in a lot of games last year, But he's been working really hard on that leg, and in practice he's showing it. He looks really good right now. He's gonna shock a lot of people.
This is Taron Johnson, WKY 40 again. Taveion and Josh, you guys were shorthanded last year. There were some games where you had like 6 active players that could play. But this year, it seems like you guys are the exact opposite. You go 8, 9, 10 deep. How different is the dynamic of the roster because of that? And how much do you guys think that will help, especially playing the back-to-backs on Friday and Saturday in conference play?
That's definitely gonna help out a lot. To know, to find out that we're gonna be playing back-to-back days, it takes a lot of stress off of us. Just like we said earlier, just having players to rely on. At this point, either you don't get the game or you're not gonna be able to play. And for us, we have to learn things quick. Got to teach the youngins how to do things quicker. Now they're all coming along and they look really good right now.
Yeah, I think it's like same thing he said. It'll definitely be a help, going down the stretch with just having long games and like back-to-back games, and just having people we can rely on and just putting bodies out there and stuff like that. So it'll be a big help.
Hey, Taveion, this is Jared with the Daily News. You've been a guy that's started games here for quite a while now, had your name in the record book in quite a few places. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And, what does it mean to you personally to have that success that you've had here and to kind of leave a legacy here at Western Kentucky?
To be honest, I honestly don't think much about it. The only thing that I really want is the trophy. At the end of the day, my first 2 years here, we came up short, and just that's the only thing that's been on the top of my mind since then. And just to keep working and come out and try to compete for that championship again. That's all we want to do.
In terms of doing that, winning that trophy, it seems like you put a lot on your own shoulders personally, both on the court and off. You're a father, you're from the state, trying to represent the state of Kentucky here well. How much do you see yourself putting that pressure on your own shoulders and stuff, and how do you work through that and try to be successful and have all the success that you've had?
I'm always be tough on myself, no matter what the situation is. It can be something little. And, I always say stuff to myself that gets in my own head, But, the people that really keep me going, the people that, motivate me to keep going is my teammates. Just from being around them all day long, it's my family. And, you can't be negative and, be down on yourself all around my teammates. And to have them have the same energy as you, it won't be good for them. So just to be around them, that helps me a lot through the days.
Anything else for these guys?
Yeah, Josh, this is Jared with the Daily News. To kind of go off Tavion's last answer, what's it like working with Taveion through all these years and now leading up to this season? What's he like in practice and games, locker room, all that stuff?
Man, it's been a long, fun 3 years, going on 4. Just being around Tay for so long. I feel like we both know like everything we like to do, even off the court too. So like just having that chemistry, like I said, it just helps in the long run. Like just with off the court, on the court, and all that, just all goes together.
Everybody good?